Hello everyone, this is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I hope everyone is feeling fabulous. If this is your first time coming over, I want to thank you so much. I hope you choose to stick around by the end of this video if you enjoy my content by subscribing to my channel. I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube family. And also for the ones who keep coming back, thank you so much for your continued YouTube support. Well, today I have a video to share with you guys. This is about the Stamp and Paper Arts Festival that is hosted by Heirloom's Lawrenceville Rubber Stamp and Paper Arts Festival. As you guys know, the show was in the Atlanta area at the Gwinnett County Fairgrounds for the month of March, and they were here for the dates of March 11th and March 12th. Well, I chose to, although I had both tickets for both days, I chose to only go one day. And I'm going to tell you more about how the show went. Last year I know the show was canceled due to the pandemic, but this year I chose to go ahead and go since this was their last year for the Heirlooms hosting it. And I was really excited to definitely go and check out and see all the different vendors and see what they had going on. In the past years, it's always been in the same area, which was really nice. This year it was in the general area, but behind another building. Pretty easy to get to, nice little setup. But this year I found that it was a little bit smaller than the normal shows in the past. And I had some company with me. Hello, Elise. Elise is Lacey46 here on the YT. She chose to join me that day, so we rode together. And I was really happy to have some company with me. And so we made a wonderful crafty day of it. And so I'm going to get into the show and let you guys know how many vendors were there. Typically, it usually will have about 20 to 30 vendors in the past shows. This year for the show, for the Lawrenceville Exhibitors, they only had 10. This is the sheet that they give you with the layout. And the 10 vendors who showed up for the Lawrenceville Exhibitors were Peddlers Den, Stamps by Judith and Heather, the Ton Stamps, Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, Lost Coast Designs, Carmen's Veranda, Simply Stampin.LLC, Paper Sweeties, Muse Studio, and Tessler Crafts. Those were the different exhibitors that were there for the show this year, and I went to every single booth, and about half of these I did purchase something from the vendors, and it had so much to look at. It was a smaller show, but it made it more intimate, and it also gave you a chance to really see the beauty of each vendor of what they had in their store. So I was really happy to do that and take my time and be able to look around. And so I'm going to get into and share with you some of the things that I purchased from some of the vendors, and also tell you a little story about some things that happened on my craft day with Elise. So let's go ahead and dig on into that now. So one of the first stops that I made when we entered the stamp show was this company here, which is called Lost Coast Designs, and her name is Linda Malcolm. She has a lot of wonderful stamps on her booth. I usually purchase something from her about every time I go to the show, and I really adore the different stamps that she had. She had a lot of snarky stamps, and they were like just right on. Some I wouldn't dare show here on my channel, but some I just really enjoy. If you have a wonderful sense of humor, you would definitely love to shop with her. She also has a website, which I have this information here, but I will also post it in my description box for you to see it a whole lot better. Feel free to definitely go over and show her some crafty love if you want to purchase some things from her. So this is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and share some of those different stamps that I got from her. So she had a special that was going on. Buy 6 and you will get the 6th one free. So basically I picked out 6 of my stamps, and 5 of them I had to purchase, and the 6th one was free, which was really awesome. And it was really hard to decide and choose because there were so many wonderful stamps that caught my eye. So this is one of them right here, and some of them are similar to the ones that Elise got, but then some of them are different. So this one right here says, a real woman has curves and is crossed out, is skinny and is crossed out, has muscles and is crossed out, is whatever the hell she wants to be. So this one right here is really adorable. I love this because I feel as a woman, sometimes you can be judged for so many different things. You could be the most gorgeous thing walking down that runway or even just down the street, and people gonna hate just because they jealous and because they are into themselves and just because they can't get past themselves. So this stamp right here speaks volumes. And I feel like as a woman, if you know who you are, you walk in your truth and you do you. And that's pretty much why I got this stamp. So I love it. So that's why I have that one. And then this one right here says, I am thankful for the nights that turn into mornings, friends that turn into family, and dreams that turn into reality. Love this. Too true, too true. And then I have this one here that says, be a girl with a mind, a woman with an attitude, and a lady with class. So cute. The next one that I have is this stamp right here. This one says, as I have grown older, I've learned that pleasing everyone is impossible, but pissing everyone off is a piece of cake. So I thought that one was to the truth as well. Not that I do that, but you know, you have a tendency to say some things, and some people take things the wrong way because they wear their feelings on their shoulders. Some point in sometime in life, we have all been guilty of that. And you know, sometimes people got to get past things, but also if you open a Pandora's box, sometimes you walk through it, and sometimes you choose to go the other way, which is a great, you know, thing to do and live by. So the next one I have is crafting all day won't solve all of your problems, but then neither will housework. So that one is so true as well, because all of us rather be in our craft rooms than cleaning. And last but not least, from that stamp company, this one says, fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Really, really nice. So I have that one. Those are the 6 that I chose from her. And I thought that was really, really cool, of the different stamps that she offered. And then next up, as we were looking in one of the booths, I'm going to come back to those. Elise and I got a chance to visit which is a company, Blue Night Rubber Stamps, and they had like a free make and take. And so I'm going to take this out of the case now and show you guys what we did. And so they only had like 1 or 2 different make and takes. We only got a chance to do the one because we were so busy looking at everything that they had. And then some of the ones you had to pay for. But this one right here was a really unique technique. This particular card here, what this is you basically will stamp the beautiful background image, and they had some pan pastels, which you would just, it's kind of like a chalk, and you would chalk up the areas to bring out the different color and bring the image to life. And so I did the clouds in the blue there, and I also did the green, 2 different types of green at the bottom. And then you're wondering, how would it be sealed? Well, I learned from my graphic design days that you would seal it with hairspray, and that was seal in your chalks. So that's what was done with this technique here, which is a lot of fun. And I adore this piece that we have created, and I'm so glad I got a chance to experience that with Elise. So that's one of the things there that we did. So that company again was Blue Night Rubber Stamps. All right, and I didn't purchase anything from them because I had so many other things that I wanted to get, but they had some gorgeous stamps. The next company that I got something from was this company here, which is Tessler Crafts. And I purchased a few embossing folders from them. The one that I have here is this one, which is an old school one, because you know you can't really find Doris anywhere unless you get it from a vendor or you buy it online. They used to have them at some of the retailers. This particular one right here is called Airmail Envelope. And this particular one is the embossing image of an envelope. So kind of like a postcard. And I really like the image, and you can see a little bit better right here, which is really cute. So I got this one here and I'm happy about it. And the next one that I got was this one right here. Now he allowed me to purchase one and get one free, and that was so kind of him. I really appreciate that. So this was the other one that I chose to go with. This particular one right here is a Bella Collection embossing folder, and this one is called Predictable. So I love this one because it has all those different leaves right there. I think that one's absolutely gorgeous. So I got those 2 embossing folders, and I was really happy about that. And so I had so much fun definitely shopping in those different areas. It was just really phenomenal. And then I kept going on from there. I saw this other company here, and this one here is called Simply Stamping. LLC. So I went over there to their booth and they had a lot of wonderful sentiments. So one of the ones that I picked up was this one right here. And this one is so true because a lot of us experience this as well. And some of us are still working through these things. This one here says, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Oh, I love that. So I got this one here. And this beautiful girl right here, her name is Marianne. And so I thought she was simply adorable. And I want to thank Elise because Elise spotted her first and she showed her to me because she knows I have my doll play with MLK 2022 going on for this year. So I hope you guys come along and definitely collaborate along with me. I would love for you to definitely be a part of that. Just remember, just use that hashtag doll play with MLK 2022. You is no commitments. You just post whenever you can and you just play and have fun with using the things you have in your stash or even new items that you have purchased using a doll. That's all I'm asking. And so that will be going on for the whole year, and there's more details about that. I've already posted mine for the month of March, so definitely go back and look at that video if you want to see what I created. But yes, going back to this doll right here, she is absolutely beautiful. She is on rubber and I love her. And I was told by the owner of this company here, which is Simply Stampin', that he has other stamps of African American stamps on his website, so you could definitely go back and check that out if you choose to do that. And I'm definitely going to look and see what other ones he didn't bring to the show, because there was a whole lot more that he said that was on there. So I definitely want to see what images that I missed because they wanted at the show at the time. So those were the two that I got from him. And the next one I got was from this company called Muse Studio. They had some really unique items. I was really happy with some of the things that they featured and the different way they had their setup. It was absolutely gorgeous. This one right here, I purchased 2 stamps from them, and this one right here is one of them. And this particular one right here is called Glamour Girl. And it has a lot of awesome, beautiful stamp images as well as sentiment. So I got this one because you guys know I love the girly stamps as well as just different things that catches my eye. I love sentiments. And so just to tell you a little bit more about this one, it has the Manny Panty, and it says, a birthday wish just a shade late. Our friendship is as strong as my coffee and your hairspray. You look fabulous. It's a girl thing. Does that mean the Botox is wearing off? It's so nice to see your smile. And it has the can of hairspray, the nail polish, the lipstick, the lips, and the compact mirror. So I thought that was simply adorable and I love it. So this is what it looks like on the back here. You can see it's rubber, and I can pop those out and place them on a acrylic block and go to stamping and have so much fun to create. So that's the first one that I got there. And Elise, she saw this one. Thank you, Elise, for looking at that one, because I really do love it. That's why I got it. And it had more than one. And the one I found, I had a camera one in my hand, but I have a lot of camera stamps. So I put that one back. And, you know, I wanted something different and unique. And I picked this one up for different reasons, because it brought back some memories, some things that I have photos of. And, you know, but this is the one I'm speaking of. It's called Hummingbird. Absolutely adorable. This particular one right here has this beautiful flower. I'm gonna have to look this flower up to see the name of it, but I used to have this flower in baskets, and it actually does hang and droop just like this. And I know in the comments if you guys will leave the name of this flower. I know you guys know what that is, so definitely leave that for someone so they know as well. But it's a pink flower, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it basically attracts hummingbirds, and it's gorgeous. And I love hummingbirds. They'll come up every now and then up on the porch, and I love watching them. But the sentiments were right on as well. She loved life, and it loved her right back. One day at a time. You are my favorite, and this too shall pass. Look on the bright side. So all the sentiments as well as those images were everything for me, enough for me to get this one. And I absolutely love what I'm going to do with this particular stamp set here. And again, it's on the rubber where I'll be able to pop that off and use on the acrylic block. And so I'm excited about those. Last but not least, again, there were other companies there, but the one I spent the most time at was Stamps by Judith. And you guys know I adore Stamps by Judith. I've talked to them about here on my channel before, all the items that I get from them. whether it's in person when they come to the Atlanta area for a show, or whether it's online. Now I have that famous tree, and I forgot to pull it before this video because I didn't purchase it this go round because I got it a while back. But I got some other accessories to go with that tree stamp, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I went ahead and picked up some accessory stamps to go with my tree. And now I'm going to go ahead and share those different stamps with you. I try to stay in my lane because it was so easy to get off target because they had so many other ones that was trying to grab me in, guys. It was trying to grab me in. I said, no, let me stay in my lane and get things to go with my tree before we start exploring and getting off the radar and the path there. So that's what I did. So here we go. I chose to get this one right here. I love it. This is the milk. And the milk is a jar, or it could be a glass can, whatever you want it to pretty much be. So I got the milk because I love the way they have flowers displayed inside of this one here. And you could do other things with this one as well, even if you like doing a baking scene. So I chose to get this one, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Now they did have a few of these on just a clean by themselves, which were 20 cents cheaper to get them that way, or you could get the wood and just spend a little extra amount. I prefer the wood because I love the wood, and I love the clean stamps as well, but I love the look of her wood stamps, so that's why I got those. And this is what it looks like on the back here. A really great impression there, and I know this is going to be a lot of fun to play with, and I definitely be back to share with you guys how my different images and the works of art that I create come out. Now I did get this one here. I absolutely love it. This is the piggy bank. So I got this one, and I think it's extremely adorable, and that's to go with my tree. I also got this basket with the handle. I wanted this one, so I'm adding that one to my tree because you can do a lot with this basket even if you don't use it with the tree. And it had a bigger size as well, and a smaller one than that one. I also got the planter's pot this time, so I'm happy about that. I also got the dozen of eggs, which is greater large. I got those. And the sentiment that I got is this one right here, and it reads, "May God's guiding hand be with you during these difficult times." So I got this one. I thought this one was really nice to make some sympathy cards. And then I love their stumpies. So I got 8 of their stumpies. Well, actually 10. 8 of the jumbo stumpies and 2 of the minor stumpies. Now the bigger stumpies are, I want to say they were $3.50 a piece, and the smaller stumpies were $2.50 a piece. So these were $3.50 a piece, the ones I'm sharing with you now. So I got the carrot because I do want to do an Easter tree. So that's one I picked up there. I also picked up this one right here, which is the measuring cup. I got that one. I got the pickle. I also got the ice cream because I want to do pickles and ice cream together for someone who's expecting. I usually say that women who are expecting craves those two things. I did not crave pickles and ice cream, guys. My cravings were potatoes and smoothies. I know it's a weird combination, but that's what I wanted when I was carrying Jasmine and Aaliyah. But this right here, this is a ruler, so I have this one. I also chose to pick up the pencil. You guys know I'm going with the educational theme for that one. Then I got the Easter egg one. And for the other big stumpy, I got the tooth. So I'm going to make some really awesome things. And I have another stamp that's on its way that's coming with the tooth, which is a fairy. And I will show that one at a later time. Because that one I wanted in wood, and since they didn't have it, they're going to ship that one to me for free since the large purchase I made with the company. And then I also, to go with the piggy bank, I went ahead and got the $sign, and then I also got the coin. So those are the two that I got for the mini stumpies right there. And then I was able to get a bunch of free items and some items that they had available. They had these acrylic blocks, and they was just giving them out if you spent a certain amount. And it has the Stamps by Judith on there. And I think it's awesome because I love this. It's going to be a really nice display with my stamps that I have from her. So I have this. And then I also have a few other wood stamps that was part of some of those items I was able to get. This is the word buds. So I have that one. And then I have this one right here. It says, "Please be mine." And I have this one right here that says, "We'll sweep snow for birdseed and popsicles." And then I have this Stumpy right here that says the word zip. And last but not least from that collection, I have this one right here, which is a fairy or an angel of some sort. So this is what I have, and I'm going to have fun using her, and she looks like this on the back. And so those were all my items from the Stamps by Judith. So I had a wonderful time with Elise that day. We have really had so much fun looking around and seeing what the vendors had in store. We got a lot of awesome things, and then we went and had lunch, and then we also made a few other stops. After lunch, we chose to go to Tuesday Morning, which I did pick up a few items that I'm going to go ahead and share in this haul as well. So at Tuesday Morning, I got this one right here, which is Cotton Candy Rainbow. I got this one for my girls. They love cotton candy, and this is what I picked up for them. And then I can use that tub later after they eat all the cotton candy out of. And then they had some clearance items. The craft section in Tuesday Morning is like really small now. And so this is one of the items I picked up, which is by Foundations. It's called a welcome sign. It's a baby sign. And it was $3.99. I got it for $1.17. And this is chipboard. And I was thinking this would be great to do some unique paper crafting going. And this will kind of give you a general idea of what it'll look like when you're done. So you can make whatever it is that you want to make. So I got that one. In addition to that one, I also picked up this one right here, which is the welcome sign, which is an apple. So I thought this one was neat, and that's what that one will look like when you do something with it. So those are the two different ones I picked up. And after we did Tuesday Morning, we decided, since it was in the same shopping center, we decided to go ahead and stop in Joann's. Now, we went in Joann's with the thought of looking around at some different items. We never made it to do that, guys. Not really. Because as soon as we walked into the store, there was a table that says for every item that you purchase, you would get an item for free. They had a ton of Christmas stuff all over the table, and they wanted to get rid of it. So they had everything lined up. People was grabbing it and just throwing it in their carts. And they had anything from signs to paper bags to mugs to kits, anything you could pretty much imagine, ribbon, just some of everything, even Christmas trees. But the Christmas trees got gone fast because they only had a few, and I know some of the employees got some as well as a few of the customers, but those were already pretty much gone by the time we got in there. We saw them walking out the door with them. That's how we know about them. But I was still fortunate and thankful that I was with Elise, because we still managed to get a ton of other items for free. And we also got these Santas. Oh my goodness, guys. They stand up. They are absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to alter mine. So I would be back to share that haul, but you did have to make a purchase. So the young lady who was in there, I want to say she might have been a manager. She told us just to go ahead and make a purchase, and we was able to get all those other items or whatever we had in our cart for free. And so I needed these right here because you guys know I love doing the wax seals, and I was so low on my candles, which are the tea lights. So I picked these up. This is a pack of 50, and this is perfect. So I needed these, so I went ahead and got these tea lights, and these were on sale for 40% off. So I spent less than $5, and I got all those other items, which I'll come back in a later haul and share with you. But as we got the car filled up, this is where things get interesting. I pulled up to the front of Joann's, and as we get the car filled up, this was where things went left. After we finished getting the car loaded, then my car decided it wanted to show off. My car is a brand new car. I haven't had it that long, and it had like everything pretty much locked up, from the brake to the steering wheel, everything locked up. It wouldn't let me do anything. So thank goodness I had moved my emergency kit to the front, the back seat and everything. I usually keep it in the trunk, and we had so many items. I want to say, you know, Elise and I, we laughed about it, and I think that the car was really mad about our free Joann items. So that's kind of our inside joke at the moment. But I was able to go inside the store because it was still open and get a customer that was so kind to come out and jump the car. So I had my cables on me, and you know, one of the other store employees came out and brought her car to the front, and we was able to get the car running. And so we thought it was the battery, but I had my husband go and check it, and the battery's at 74%, so the battery's still good. So I'm not sure what happened That was the strangest thing that night. So I'm still going to look into that and go to the dealer and find out more and see what could be going on. But for the most part, we got back home safe just fine. We were okay. And then when we got home and we unloaded the car, this is the next thing that happened. The power went out in the whole neighborhood. And come to find out, a car had gotten an accident not too nearby on the up the street from my neighborhood, and pretty much took the power poles down. So I'm telling you, and that stayed out for about half an hour and they got the power back on. But that's for another day. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. Continue to be blessed as always. This is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, check me out on my future videos, and come play along in my dog play with MLK 2022. And check out my girl Elise, which is Lacey46. All the companies and information will be listed in the description box. Continue to be blessed as you are and be fabulous. Happy crafting and bye-bye.